What's up, fam? What's up, fam? Welcome back to the show. Today's is a big day because we got to decide if you're buying, you're selling, you're holding. A lot of questions. People asking, should I buy? Should I long? Look at the market. On the short term is down, on the long term is up. Did I miss the bottom? Did I buy too early? All these questions are stuff that we're going to talk about. Today I'm a little bit sick. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even want to do a show because I'm literally just coming in for the show and I'm leaving right after the show because I'm a little bit sick. But I thought we have to talk about this and we have to run through this. So it's going to be a shorter show, but it's a very, very relevant show. And if you appreciate my dedication to coming in here and giving you the alpha, even though I can't stand, please smash the like button. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. And in a little bit of better shape, I bring you the best alpha from the past 24 hours for the next 24 hours. And I boil crypto down for you. So, all right, let's jump into this because I wanna start the show with a little bit of... I don't know, like a victory lap for the community. This is what I said on the 100 Desk Club yesterday. Once you get a higher high, this is a long to take. It's a long to take. Okay, it might come down a little bit lower, but if you get a high, this is a long to take. So I marked out the levels. If you know, you know. This is the 100 Desk Club. We did the token analysis. And then yesterday, I tweeted and I even said that I'm longing 𝗔𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗏 and Radium, as explained on the show. So if you have not been on the show, I told you specifically that I am longing these two tokens. And then basically 𝗔𝗘𝗙 did a 20% from my tweet. This was my tweet. And they did a 20% pump from there, 17 to be very exact, without having our stop here. So this was obviously the setup as I explained. This was the setup here. Buying stop loss on the low, and it had a 17% pump. Now I sold it around here, around 2 point something, and I even tweeted about it and I said, how you doing? So if you have taken this trade, well, congratulations. Let me know also in the chat if you did, because I think it's very cool to actually get trades like this and shows you exactly why you should be following me on X and turning on notifications. There's a link in the description, which again, if you don't do, you are basically missing out on money making alpha. This is not the only thing I wanted to catch up on because some of you have asked me about my ETH and SHIB long, and yes, it's still short, and yes, it's still open. This is what I said yesterday. So it's I'm thinking, the stop loss, here it is. This is going to be my SHIB short. It's going to be a scalp trade. Stop at 17.34. So I outlined this short as well, and I have taken it on the live, and I told you what I'm really doing, and this is how it is doing. So we already are at 1-to-1 risk reward, but I do think that this thing is coming lower and lower. It's most likely going to take this liquidity, and as you see, I tweeted this. It's already up at like 40-something%. My SHIB and my ETH is about 20% still. So yes, I'm still in these hedge short positions. If you have taken them, well, congratulations, because I do think it is. So I said, did it, bro? Thanks for 𝗔𝗘𝗙𝗏. You're very welcome, my friend. You're very, very, very welcome. I'm so happy. People are taking the trades, eh? People are taking the trades. Nice trades, dedicated. Let's see what's happening here. Get well soon. Thank you. Smash them likes. Yes, dedicated. Yes, nice trades. Yes, get well soon. Yes, I will. Took SHIB short. Nice, did it, bro. Thanks for the 𝗔𝗘𝗙. It was nice. 𝗔𝗘𝗙 was good. The legend, bruv. Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I think we have stuff to do. And the big question is really, should you really sell, or should you like, what is this catalyst? Was this massive dump that we saw? Is this really the beginning of a massive correction here, and we're gonna go lower, and like what is really going to happen? And I have a kind of it's very difficult to do anything here, and it's very difficult to tell you exactly what is going to happen, and anybody who tells you they know what's going to happen are lying. I can tell you what I'm thinking is going to happen, and I think I will, as always, I'll tell you the probabilities as well. So if you look at the data suggests that this sell-off that we've seen recently on Monday is actually the craziest sell-offs for a long time. So this outlines very, very nicely. This is the 60-day rate of change of altcoins versus Bitcoin. And if you look at this, you see that the last time this happened this low was on the Terra Luna crash, which obliterated the market. Then we have May 2020 crash, which was obviously, if you remember, that a lot of people got liquidated, very similar vibes than what we saw on Monday. And then when Bitcoin had a massive breakout to new all-time highs in 2020. these are the three scenarios when we see this kind of mismatch between altcoins and Bitcoin. And now, obviously, as I said yesterday, I was on Crypto Town Hall, and we've been discussing about the alt season that's coming and the alt season that is not coming, as I've been very vocal about it, because there's not going to be an alt season where everything goes up. But that doesn't mean that you cannot make money. And so making money will be depending on you being able to get into the right coins and get out of the right coins. 2025 we will traders heaven and traders paradise and investors hell. So you gotta make sure that you actually get into the right tokens at the right time with proper risk management, and most important, you sell. Why I say sell, and I'm so sorry for calling this guy out, but it's very important. Now I know he's been following me for a while, and this is not to hate, but I think it's just very important. I posted this here, and then he said same entries not looking good. Now here's the thing. This was my reply. Greed is a demon. Jito went up 20%. That would have been 1,000%. This guy went in with 50x leverage. And this is very important. I want you to understand that when the token goes up and you don't take profits, don't come back and point at me. Don't come back and point at me at all, because you pulled the trigger. You do whatever you want to do. I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing with my own money. I made thousands of dollars in this trade. Okay, if you didn't and you were up 1,000%, I don't think you should be looking at me, to be very fair and very honest. Okay, that said, let's jump into it. If you look at this, I do think that this is an incredible opportunity to start getting into proper, decent alt tokens, okay? I don't think you should be layering into Bitcoin here. I think you should be rotating. I'm not saying that you should get out of your Bitcoin, but if you are a trader and if you want to take the swings, I do think that the mismatch between the altcoins and Bitcoin is just extreme, to the level where it doesn't make any sense not to start looking at rotation. Now, during the ETH liquidation, why am I saying this as well, is because you as a retail trader might be looking at this and be like, holy shit, I'm so scared I'm gonna shit my pants, while smart money is actually buying. So if you look at this, during the ETH liquidation cascade, that when ETH went basically from almost $3,000 down to sub 2,000 in an hour or 2 hours, liquidation cascade the 4th of February, TradeFi scooped 106,000 ETH, worth about 300 million. The second highest inflow in a single day for ETH ETFs. So what you see is that smart money is buying. Now, we can talk about whether they were the ones generating this event and whatever, but smart money is layering in here. And you always have to be with smart money. And if smart money is buying and you see hundreds of $millions of buys, you see Eric Trump shilling ETH, you see World Liberty Fighting building on ETH, you see David Sachs talking about DeFi, it just doesn't make sense to not start seeing a rotation. On another signal, I see some smarter traders also calling for the bottom here, which I'm doing right now, that we do see a very similar pattern that we've seen previously, which I want to run into it. Now, there is this post here which says, if you pick the right 5 to 10 to hold, you will outperform widely. I strongly disagree, because you have to pick 5 to 10 tokens to hold for a month or for 1.5 months. I do think, again, it's very important. This is the kind of stuff that's being fed to retail, and you will, let's put this correctly. So you will perform insanely good, okay? If you buy the top tokens, you buy decent tokens, you hold them, you will make, maybe 150, 200%, no questions, easy, which is insane in TradeFi land. But if you want to perform exceptionally well, if you have $1,000 and you want to turn it into $100,000, there is no way that you're going to do that by investing and holding the top 5 tokens. There is no way. Also, if you look at this, I've got some friends who are trading on Binance, and I'm telling them that it's not the way to go, and this is why I'm creating videos as well. These are the recent listed tokens on Binance. All of them down 50%. All of them. Every single one of them down 50%. So if you're in Binance, Binance is like the last piece of the puzzle. If you're in Binance and you want to buy a token on Binance for the bull run, you're late. So you gotta diversify. You gotta go into other exchanges. You gotta start looking at on-chain plays. I have a bunch of videos on Crypto Mentor. I'm doing these on the weekends as well. So how you can buy on-chain. But also you have to be very cautious with buying stuff on Binance to hold for long term. Talking about exchanges, we do have a new partner. They're called L-Bank. They've been around for a long time. You might have heard about them. They've been here since 2015. Our team did the due diligence. They're safe. It's a great platform, whatnot. But I told them that I only want to work with an exchange, no matter how good they are, if they can provide a very good value to our community. So they agreed to give you guys a 50% deposit bonus. That means it's non-KYC available worldwide. You go down into the description. Okay, You sign up to this platform. That means it's non-KYC. You go down here. You go onto the Altbank exchange. You sign up through this link. You deposit $1,000 and you get $500 back. Someone asked me yesterday, why is it worth it for them? Because it's an acquisition cost. It's a trading bonus. You can't withdraw it, so you have to trade with it. But if you'd have taken, for example, my 𝗔𝗔𝗡 trade from yesterday, where is it? If you have taken my 𝗔𝗔𝗡, or you have taken the SHIB trade, that means that you would have made, let's say you just took this trade, right? How much did I make here? 95%, right? So 20x, that's 9, that's about 5% move. That means if you have put in the $500 onto this trade, you would have $500 today. Okay, so anyway, I just think it's so stupid not to take advantage of these things, and we will not be able to bring you this in the bear market. Again, there's a link in the description. Altbank, try them out. They're great exchange as well. If you generate decent volume, so you move your funds and you start trading there, you can get 30%, 50%, or even 100% back on your trading fees, which I spend thousands and thousands of dollars every single month. It's an incredible deal, in my honest opinion. Go and check it out. And if you like the exchange, stick around, because I do think they are a great exchange, and they offer a great deal. Now, let's look at the total market cap, and let's look at what is really happening here. If you consider all the stuff that I said, I also wanted to show you Eric Trump. Actually, again, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I'm not on top of my game here, so I didn't bring this in. I was just like, whoo! This lady just came out of nowhere. Anyway, so Eric Trump tweeted that feels like a great time to enter BTC. So he's also shilling Bitcoin, not only ETH, which is kind of dodgy, to be very honest with you. Like, I hope he's not gonna be like, oh, it's time to buy ADA. You know, like I hope it's not gonna happen like that. It's gonna be like, it's time to buy fart coin. But anyway, so it's just important that things are happening. This guy becoming a proper crypto KOL, shilling shit. So anyway, I do think things are about to heat up. But let's look at the total market cap. So my original thought was that it is going to start building up liquidity. So there, very shortly, okay? Guys, also, I can't, bro. I'm sick. I'm coming here sick, and people don't even. They have the audacity to not like the show. How crazy this is! I can't even sit on my chair, cause I can't. I'm so exhausted, and we have 1,000 people watching here. We only have 300 likes. Let's give these guys some inspiration. So what we do here, I'm not gonna wait around now. So we gotta get to. I know it's got kind of like a far reach, but we gotta get to like 500 likes in less than 1 minute. If we don't do that, I'll stop the show. I started this. I genuinely am. I can't. Okay, so until then, I genuinely am. We're gonna, you know that story where the girl screams wolf, and no one believes the girl, and sometime when the wolf really comes, she screams wolf, and like nobody comes to help her. That's the same thing. We can play this, and you're like, Fefe would never stop the show. Oh, watch me, bitch. Watch me. Okay, checking in, Fefe. Highlander, thank you so much for being here. This market is killing me. I know, but I'm gonna give you some ideas here. It's gonna be awesome. Thoughts on Caspa? We can look at it. But you see, do you think Caspa can hit 90 cents in the bull market? I don't care, bro, because you don't want to hold a token. You've got 20 seconds. I'm not even kidding. 20 seconds to hit another 70 likes. I don't care because you want to trade. So Fefe can feed us some alpha. Like for Jesus from Christ. Fefe, where's the alpha? Hit the like. Smash him. We've got 10 more seconds, bro. I think we're not gonna make it. I think we have to stop the live. Okay, it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go where we're at. Cause where we're at. Did we hit? Let me just bring this up here so we see it. If it didn't hit, I have to stop it. Just here. Where do I see that? Where do I see it on the live show? Oh, it's here. Guys. It's a very close call. I'm not gonna stop it for like 3 likes. It's 3 likes. Okay, 508. Okay, good. Okay, you see, there we go. Let's do one. I'm happy with it. We got that out of the way. So here we go. Thank you. Also appreciate it that we can stay here together. 14 minutes in the show. Okay, I wish there will be one time when I'm gonna stop the show. It's gonna be, I don't know. We have to prepare for that. I need a mic that I can like drop for that. Like we need a mic that I can drop. Okay, so let's go. So my thesis was the following: you need to see you need to see a recovery always. And what you see here is usually you need to see a high break, a V-shaped recovery, as I explained yesterday. And from that V-shaped recovery, you got to see a 50 retrace, and then you can completely confirm. But when you don't have a V-shaped recovery, that means when you don't have a proper level that you can break above. So for example, here a V-shaped recovery, which is obviously unacceptable. I don't know what to say, but like it's not. Okay, I don't know. We can't expect it. Okay. We can't expect for this to happen because it went down like 20%. But this would have been a V-shaped recovery, which we can't expect. So what we can see, though, is that we need to see a decent market structure line, a line here for us to confirm this. How do you do that? Well, you need to see a 4-point structure, having a massive pump, which we've seen, and then we need to see a decent retrace, slow retrace into the 50% region, and then a higher high form. That's a 4-point instruction, usually getting on the 5th leg, which takes you to Valhalla. This is exactly what we're seeing building up now. So everything goes again for the plan, and I do think that we are heading into a very, very, very cool breakout and massive rally. Like, I think it's fantastic. I really do think it's fantastic. So here's what I'm looking at. One, yesterday I took longs and I got people DMing me. I didn't reply to you guys, sorry, but like, why do you take a long when you said we should come down? Because it's a scalp trade. Why is it a scalp trade? Because of this. Look at this. So you do have a strong market structure shift here. People were saying that they don't know what a market structure shift is. We can talk about that as well. But it's a strong market structure shift here. So you have like a lower low form, and then from there you have a higher high. This is what we call a V-shaped recovery. Okay, so you know that unless we have a close, not a wick, a close below this level here, we're safe. And this is exactly what happened. So what happened is that we had the pullback, and from there, the total market cap pumped like 2.3%. And going back to the 𝗔𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗏 trade, a very similar thing happened here. Look at this, a very similar thing. So at the time when the total market cap was making a new high, we had 𝗔𝗘𝗙 making the exact same move. So I was taking it as a scalp trade. Scalp trade means that it's for a short period of time, because I know I go into the hourly chart and I understand that I will need to see a complete retrace to the 50%, but I don't want to miss the opportunity of a pump because I'm still waiting lower and lower and lower, okay? So ultimately, a scalp trade was gone, and this is going back to this guy here, like, it's a scalp trade. I explained it's a scalp trade. You take a scalp, you sell it, you're out. You don't hold it for forever because you know it has to come back. So going back here, what I see is a couple of things. One, I see some kind of recovery here, which is interesting. But what you should not miss, that this is my range. You always have to look at the range. And this is the range. This is the high of the range. This is the lower of the range. There's nothing in between here. That means even if we start retracing to the 3.24 trillion mark, this is still just within the range. Nothing changed. And with the target is still 305. And if we break above here, then we can start discussing the potential of us going and having a full recovery. Until then, this is nothing. So there's a lot of things we take, and I just want you, someone wrote here that they're tired of the market, and I just want to let you know that it's gonna be tiring. You know, it's not gonna be a pump from here. It's gonna be scalping. We're gonna take much more lower time frame trades. This is why it's worth subscribing, but this is also why it's worth doing two other things. One is it is worth following me on X. There's a link in the description. It's literally the first link. You go down, you expand the description, and then you will see it. It's literally the first link there. Follow Fefe, because I can update you on what we talk on the show today. You come to the show, we talk about a bunch of stuff, and then I update you on X. You can literally just go there and watch the show, and you will remember and say, okay, Fefe said about this and 𝗔𝗘𝗙𝗏 and whatever. So you can take the longs with me, turn on notifications. The other thing I recommend you do is to subscribe to my trading channel. It's called the 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗏𝗏. I'm doing you the fundamental trades here and my daily shows. And then we jump on there almost every day. We do a token analysis here, which is literally just
What is happening,
me
fam?
jumping
What is happening?
in.
What's happening?
You ask for a token, I analyze the token. You ask for a token, I analyze the token. Yesterday we analyzed like, I don't even know how many tokens do we analyze. How many? It's like Doge, 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗏, Radium, FAT, NEAR, Panel, SHIB. All these tokens are coming from you. So do that as well. There's a link in the description to both. Again, you go down here, you will be able to see Fefe's Daily Trading Alpha trading channel, and I have a weekly vlog as well. I mean, if you're down to see my life, then you can see that as well, $1 billion hustle. But in general, you understand that we're going lower, okay? So when you understand that we got to have a retrace on the daily, which I do think is going to happen, has to happen from this range. If we go higher here, I will add to my SHIB short, because that's a perfect opportunity for me to take the head short and target these areas of 14.4-ish on SHIB. But in general, I do think that the next target is down here at the 306 level. Ultimately, here is my play. And this is where it comes in, whether you should wait or whether you should just start buying now. One, I would not long anything here, because the scalp that has happened here is literally just gone. Why? Because you had a 15-minute market structure shift, which just got broken. We might see a pump here and then just a recovery, a little bit of recovery here, but it's definitely coming down from here, most likely from here a little bit higher, but it's coming down. And when it comes down, you want to be buying because you're buying into the 4-point structure. Now, it's very important. This is not a confirmed pattern. Again, very important. When you have massive sell-offs like this, you want to see a recovery, you want to see a V-shaped recovery to confirm a continuation on the trend or a complete recovery on the trend, right? But when you don't have an opportunity to spot a level like this, like here, for example, where do I pull the level? You know, I put it on the hourly, like, well, there's nothing here that I can pull from. So literally, this is my first point of contact. But if I look at that, it's like 30% higher. I'm going to miss the whole trade. So you have a decision to make. One is, what kind of trader are you? Are you more like chilled and like, okay, let's just take it step by step and see how it goes. I'm sitting on like $5 million, just want to deploy when I know that the market is going to go up. Well, if you are that guy, go here and watch for the 3.57 trillion. If we have a close above the 3.57 trillion, you can deploy, because I guarantee you we're going to go up. But if you want to build up your account, if you don't have $5 million, whatever that is, and you wanna take calculated risk, well, the way to go about it would be to wait for the 50% down here at about 3.06 trillion, and then wait for a market structure shift on the lower time frame. So what that would mean is that either on the 5-minute or the 15-minute, you need to see a higher high around the 3.06 mark. So once we touch onto the 3.06, you want to see a higher high on the 5 or 15-minute chart. Once that happens, what you want to do, you want to go into bubbles, you want to go into the 1-minute performance. Did you guys actually know that you can look at stocks on the bubbles? Looks insane. It's in the 1 minute and the market is closed. But if you look at the daily, you can see stocks at the same time. You can also go in here, you can create a portfolio, you can go into favorites, and then you can add or a watch list, and you can add stocks and crypto at the same time. It's absolutely insane. It's pretty cool. Go and check it out. There's a link in the description. It's a free tool that we have for you because we love you. So, but if you go into crypto, you go into the 1-minute chart and you see it here, and you're able to see what is bouncing on the level. So, for example, now that I think we broke the 15-minute time frame and we're going lower, I want to look for something that is not holding up now. Oh, Berachain launched already. Okay, where is Berachain at? Let me see. At $8. Ah, if it goes a little bit higher, I would short this. I would. Can we see it? Hold on. Sorry for this. This has been, okay, Berachain launch, okay, go down here. Yeah, I mean, I would love to short it at around 10, 11. Okay, we'll see. So you go down onto the 5-minute and you want to see something that is not performing as well. You look at SUI, for example, and then you come here, and there you go, SUI, because you know that there was a break on the total market cap. And then you just want to see the structure here. So if it would be up here, I would have shorted it. But now, even now, it could be a short, but then you have to have quite a big stop loss. But anyway, and then you want to play it like that. So rounding up, and again, sorry, I'm a little bit sick, so that's why probably I'm jumping all around the place. But rounding everything up, my ultimate analysis on the total market cap is that it has to come down to the 3.06 trillion mark. We need to see that happen. Whether it's happening from here or from the range high up here at 3.26, I don't know. But it's coming down here. Once it came down here, you want to see a V-shaped recovery on a 5 or 15-minute. Not necessarily a V-shape, but a higher high on a 5 or 15-minute chart. That's what basically a market structure shift is. We're coming down and we're shifting the market by having a higher high. Once you have that, you want to look at a relative strength to different tokens. You can do it in bets and bubbles, or you can just scroll through your watch list and look at what tokens are showing the same pattern, meaning they came down to the 50%. If you look at Jupiter, for example, I'm in a Jupiter long already. because I'm layering into Jupiter. It came down 50. You see, so the same pattern. You have the bottom here, you have the top of the range. It comes back 50. Now I just want to see a 15-minute market structure shift to take a heavy scalp trade. Currently on Jupiter, it's at 89.78. If we go and close above here, I'm going to take a heavy scalp trade, stop loss down here, and then I'm also going to just add to my my long-term 3x trade on Jup. But the same thing you can say for Solana. Solana also came back to 50%. Look at how beautiful. Look at it. Solana is actually along here. Like Solana is actually along here because it came back. Only the total market cap didn't come back. But I think this could. Like I would not put my stop loss down here. I would put my stop loss down here. But Solana is a good short, good long because the total market cap is still yet to come back 50. But as you see, Solana came back and then made a higher high. It's perfect. Solana is beautiful. It's beautiful. It has to recover. So Solana is a great trade even now. Actually, I think I'm just going to layer into Solana. Actually, stop loss would be down here at 189. But again, if you just want to wait for a higher high on the total market cap in the lower time frame, this is what you can do. I hope this makes sense. What's happening here? Nice shirt, Fefe. Thank you. Don't smash the love emoji, but the likes button, fam. So he's saying pathetic. I don't know what that means. Didn't take Fefe calls. Yahoo. Who's Yahoo? Let him play the escalator. I thought he was just saying I'm thick. If not, GTFO. Great talks, thank you. Ren has lost hope in alt season. He didn't lost hope. He has a reasonable thinking. Revived the 100x club. I did, bro. We were live there. We did a show yesterday. We did a show the day before yesterday. Anything on AI agents? Yeah, I think Mindshare is there. So obviously, same strategy. High from Bored Ape Solana Club. Hi. Bored Apes. What is? Do I want to know what Bored Ape Solana Club is? Okay. Which leverage for so long? Yeah, that's the other thing we have to talk about. Jeez. So look, I know some people tell you that, oh, you should start with a 7x leverage because that's fine. They are fucking idiots, okay? They don't know what they're talking about. It's very simple. Leverage, my leverage does not define your leverage because I have a $1,000 account and you have a $10,000 account, okay? If I take a trade with my $1,000 account at a 20x leverage and I take a $100 risk, but you take your $10,000 account and you take a position with 2x leverage, but your risk is also $100, so what leverage was it? I have a complete tutorial on this, on Banter. Like, you should really go and check it out. Let me just find it here. You should really go and see that. To Banter. So I drop weekend videos on Banter. I don't know if you don't know about this, but you go here and then you go onto videos. And then, so here, this is why you keep losing money. This is literally explaining to you how you should follow risk management. Like like a class I go through and it gets 13,000 views. And shit that people just put out gets like, I don't know, 80,000. You don't know. People pay thousands and thousands of dollars for this stuff. So go and watch this. And also just go back. I put out a leverage tutorial as well. Like so many stuff on there about this. But I hope it does make sense. I want to short Bera 25x. Please allow me to. Look at FDV on that thing. Yeah, but it's also had a massive... So there was a decent post about it. I think I even brought it here. Oh, no, I didn't. TJ, can you find us, please, the post? It was in the Banter Bubbles news group about Berachain. There was a very, very good Bera just at $10. Let me just see here. This is literally the best feature in Banter Bubbles. One of the best features, other than the fact that it has stocks now. But I don't know where it was. But there was a very, very good post about Berachain and their valuation, and where did VCs get in, and it was quite cool. Anyway, I don't know where it is. If TJ can find it, we will please monitor the chat if TJ can find it. I have $50, not millions, lol. Yeah, my husband calls the 50% pullback the Fefe pullback. I mean, I'm kind of happy you didn't say my wife calls the 50% pullback the Fefe pullback, because then I would have had a very cool joke. But haha. But they took 3x leverage as well. Yeah, it went up to $15, did it? Check the link again. Come on, guys. All the altcoins look terrible. Berachain is launched on Binance. Good. Let's short that shit. What is it doing? It's up at 9. Hold it, but why? Why can I not see it on Binance yet? Let me just find it here. Introducing Berachain. Let's see if I can find it here. Is it? I think it launched on leverage as well, right? Bera. Oh, it's here. Look. Who said it takes $15, bro? If you're buying a, I don't know, you're buying a honeypot. Okay, down to the 15 minute. Let's go. Down to the 1 second. Look at how Binance time frame goes. Goes from 1 second, 15 minutes to 1 second. It's like, yeah, we should short this thing, but not here. At around $12, I will. What did the guys say? Because I posted here, like, are we shorting? They're much better people. Should we? Let me call the Irishman. The Irishman is very smart about these things. Let me call the Irishman. Let me call him. He's very smart about these things. Let me call him.
Hello?
Yo, Irishman, you're on the show. We're thinking about if we should short this Berachain thing.
Yeah, I'm also looking at it. I'm not sure. There's like 20% float or 80% float, which means that the number of tokens in circulation is relatively low, which means that the chance of it moving up is kind of high because it's easier to move. Sentiment around it seems okay, as in it's not a, oh, scam. But then on the other hand, you have the data that shows that every single token that's been listed on Binance and Bybit actually off launch tends to do actually quite poorly in the weeks after. So I don't know if rushing into a short now is very smart. I think if it does spike up above 10, 12, then
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe I'll chance my luck. But day one is probably going to be very volatile. But if you look at all of the data of all of the tokens that have launched on Binance futures and stuff in the last couple of weeks, they've all gone down like 60, 70%. Now, given conditions were quite poor, but yeah, you know, I might chance my arm if it spikes higher in the next couple of days.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think around 12 to 15, that's a perfect short, eh?
Yeah, I think that puts it at like a $8 to $10 billion val, which seems a little high for what these guys are promising. And just given conditions are a little bit murky, I think people are more inclined to sell their airdrop if given, because, you know, they may have got wrecked, they may have got liquidated, they may have got this, that, and the other. They want to recoup some cash. So, yeah, that's how I'm playing it. I think for day one, definitely volatile, and just keep an eye on it. But given when hype starts to fade in a couple of days, then maybe we can try again.
It's up at like almost 11 now. All right, thank you so much.
No problem at all.
Take care. Ciao, ciao.
See you later.
Ciao, ciao. First of all, follow the Irishman, okay? That's very, very important. He's such a cool legend. We usually call him on the show. We called him like 3 times already. And he's such a cool guy for picking it up, but he's very, very smart. He's like really one of the smartest guys I know in crypto, genuinely. He understands the space, whatever. You go and follow him in X. But also, what I can tell you is that we do have a community. It's called Front Runners, and he's one of the leading forces there. And it's an incredible community with Ren and a bunch of researchers, different dedicated alpha groups and much more. You want to do and join that. Genuinely, if you join any community, go and join Front Runners. I'm going to be joining Front Runners when I will have a little bit of time as well. But I'm there. It's coming here. I know Will is putting in the link. And you can click on there and just join Front Runners. Literally the best community. Wait for the link because I know there is some different. So it's its own group. You will be able to connect through Whoop. And if all you write in Front Runners on Whoop, you actually you can find the wrong community as well. So the link is going to be in here. Will confirm if it does. Then please let me know and then we can just show it to you. But make sure that you follow Irishman and make sure that you join literally the best community in the world. Okay, cool. Some random news. MicroStrategy is now strategy. I mean, you know, MicroStrategy is sitting on billions of dollars worth of profits and is like, what should we do? What should we do today? Let's rebrand strategy. We're not a MicroStrategy anymore. We're like a strategy making a statement. So that's happened yesterday. We've got 12 companies that added Bitcoin to their treasury so far this week, brother. So that's very, very, very bullish. Elon Musk supports putting US treasury transactions on the blockchain in full transparency. Now let me talk about this because this is important. So Elon Musk, who is running the country now, right, with that Trump guy. So Elon Musk said that he thinks it's a good idea to put US treasury transactions, what the US spends money on, onto the blockchain so it would be transparent. I am sure they're gonna use Bitcoin. No, I'm just joking. Of course they won't. They will most likely use, not most likely, they will use a blockchain that is reliable, that is decentralized, if they're not going to launch their own chain. That's also a question, but we'll see. And World Liberty Finance, I guarantee you, will have something to do with it. That leaves me with ETH. Again, I do think ETH is such an underdog. We'll see how it goes, but I do think ETH is such an underdog. Anyway, this happened yesterday as well. He made a statement that he thinks it's a good idea. We talked about 𝗙𝗢𝗙𝗙𝗏 hat. We talked about WIF. WIF showed a McDonald's structure. I don't know how you call that or what do you trade with this, but this is like a go back to McDonald's. Kind of good luck for everybody else. OpenAI had an outage yesterday, which shocked the world. Blockchain solves this and decentralization solves this. So there you go. OpenAI and AI memes. Oh, AI memes. You see, this is my sickness here. But AI agents. And Jupiter got hacked yesterday. They posted some shit tokens and whatever. So if you fell for it, I'm sorry. You should never. They regained access to their account, so they're not hacked now. But pay attention because it is severe out there. Now we've been going on for about 36 minutes. I think it's time for me to. So we're saying they love Irish. I know. You're talking about the Irish beers, girls, the Irish men. No, I'm just joking. We love the Irish as well. It's also listed on Bybit. Is it listed on Bybit? I should be shorting it. I genuinely should be shorting it. Let's see, should we short this thing? Bera USDT, look at this. No data here yet. Let's go back here for a second. Yes, it's here. It's here. I mean, it's proper. It went up to 15. It went up to 15 on Bybit. Look at this. It went up to 15 on Bybit. Fuck, if this is not a short, I don't know what it is. Like, the problem is that you can really get liquid. Like, this thing can go 50% in no time. So, like, I would wait with a little bit of shorting, but I do think it is going to be a short. I'll keep you posted on my X. This is why it's worth subscribing and following me and turning on notifications on my X profile. Can't see it on Binance. You should. My husband said, trust this guy, Fefe. No fake or dramas like others. How many wives watch me? Put up a vote. Are you a wife? That should be the vote. Put up. You know what? I'm gonna do it, cuz is like, I'm not putting that vote up. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Look, I'm gonna start a poll. Are you a wife? Yes or no? Please vote. Let's see. Let's see how lucky I get. 25% wife. So far, so good. Bruh. Unemployment numbers. Okay, guys. Change of plans. We're changing unemployment. We're trading unemployment. Let's go. What is it? Unemployment claims. Okay, good. That's good. Let's wait for it. What is it? I mean, if it comes in higher, it should be good for currency, but I think it will come in higher. Let's go to the market as well. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to total because that's what's really gonna matter. How did we miss this, cuz? How did we miss this?
Almost 25% said
25% is wives? Wait for the next vote. Wait for the next vote. Wait for the next vote. It's coming soon. Wait for the next vote. I might, because he's like, don't do it. Okay. Pending. Let's see what's happening here. I think it's a nothing burger, to be honest, though. Nothing really happening. Numbers don't come out. What's happening? They're still counting, you know? They're like 219, it came in higher. Yeah, I thought it was gonna come in higher. Thought it was gonna come in higher. Now, obviously, it should be like yeah, I mean, if unemployment numbers would go down, let me see here. I think it's a complete freaking nothing burger. Nothing burger. Nothing burger. Unemployment numbers going up is actually good because there will be rate cuts. That's what it basically says, right? So if unemployment number, if there are more unemployed people, the economy is cooling down, inflation is going down. If inflation is going down, there needs to be a cut. So like that's the calculation bill, but everybody's missing a point. I think everybody's missing a point because all of this does not matter. Trump is going to take rates down. The 10-year yield is falling. It doesn't make any sense to pay attention to unemployment claims, in my opinion. Of course, you gotta monitor it, but whether it's 214 and 219 doesn't really matter. That's not like substantial difference, in my opinion. But I'm not a macroeconomist as well. So. Yeah, I mean, we might take, based on this, depending on how stupid the market reacts, but it's a complete nothing burger. We take liquidity. You know what's going to happen? Let me tell you what's going to happen now. Okay, so here it is. Good news comes in. People will be like, oh my God, good news. So they're going to start going in because rate cuts. We're going to retrace where we're going to retrace. Let me see. We're going to retrace here. Mark my words. We're going to retrace here, 3.18 trillion. I'm going to add to my SHIB short and... I'm gonna ride it to hell. But this is a broken structure, just so everybody's aware. I told you this, but this is a broken structure. This could be the beginning of the pullback. Like, I don't want to calculate it because we're still in the range, but anywhere here, most likely we leave a lot of liquidity. We're most likely going to just come down to 3.06. I might just layer in more. Look at this. My SHIB long didn't even flinch. Like, it wasn't even like it's a SHIB short. Didn't even, nothing. What is my ETH short doing? So how many wives did we say? Cuz can't believe it. Why? You think people live alone or what? Here we go. Oh, by the way, guys, it's not like I can't make that joke. I can't. With the wife, you know. Female, you say they're female wife, you know, the joke that I was about to make, but I can't make that joke because people are gonna complain. Okay, so you know, the trans joke, that's what I can make, you know. Cuz he's not happy with me today. He's not happy with me. Okay, watch this, Cuz. Watch this. So that's about what? That's about what? 60, 70 wives? Okay, let's do this. I'll go. The team is nervous here. Would you? Okay, I'll do it. I'll do this. I'll do. If I wasn't taken. Would you marry me if I wasn't taken? Let's go. Also, the non-wives can vote as well. Just so we hope Ren doesn't see this stream. He's gonna be like, Fefe, you off the channel forever. Look at this. 36%. Yes, that's good enough. I mean, if we consider the fact that it's like 50% women, let's wait for the vote. Let's do some tokens until then. Okay. Showing up here as well. Okay, let's go. Tell the joke. No. What's the last comment? Okay, this stream is getting out of hand, guys. The expectations for Bera, 0. Bank of England interest rates live. Bank rates cut to 4.5. Yeah, they cut 25%, I think. 25 basis points. Good news, they sell. Bad news, they buy. 25 ratio for divorce because of Fefe. You're a funny dude. Thanks for being here. I mean, if I can't be smart, you know, I have to be funny and good looking, you know. That's... have rotated your spot bags. I'm rotating everything, bro. After this stream. Sorry, too young for me. Oh, that's good. That's good, you know, whatever. I mean, depends how old are you. I mean, if it's plus 90, it's too old for me either. You know, but below, it's fine. Oh my God, this is me being sick and coming to the show. This is how this ends. Is it worth to take the Shiba short? I think so. I think it is. I would never advise you to short in the bull market, but like this looks horrible, bro. This looks horrible. There is my... Where did I set up the SHIB short? Oh, here. So this looks bad. Like my stop loss is marked here, but I'm actually gonna bring it down here because it doesn't make sense. Like right here. I mean, it could wick through. It could wick through. So I'm gonna keep it where it was because it could keep through. But general, yeah, I'm targeting at least down here at like 14.9. What is Radium doing? Radium coming back here. 15 minutes. It's just coming back here. It's nothing burger. Definitely. I think definitely. It's. I would never advise you to take a short position, but yes, I openly told you. You know, I'm not doing this again. What last time happened that I told you to short, I would have made. Fuck, bro. I would have made. I can't even tell you. I would have a couple of Ferraris if I kept my. Yeah, if I kept my short open. Anyway, now I can buy. Now I can't buy a bicycle. You know. And look at this. This is what's happening. This is exactly what's happening. Exactly what I said. Very good news. Rallies into the OB. Maybe a little bit more push. Exhaustion. Down. This is what's going to happen. So again, just to summarize the show, on the long run, I do think it's worth to start layering in. On the short term, definitely wait. You're not in a rush to do anything. And don't marry a token. Don't do that. I'm gonna hold something for the next 3 months. You know, like don't do that. Delirious. Your thoughts on 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗏 token? It launched recently, looks promising. It's RWA project focused on water economy. I am sure it will do fantastic. Launched recently, RWA focused on water economy. That sounds like something I would throw the house at. Ran definite firing. Yeah, I know. Your thoughts on... Bro, Pankai. Your opinion about Cardano now up or down? Cardano only down. Okay, I think we have to end the stream because I'm getting into like an itchy Fefe with you know, my head hurts. I think I have fever. What about Say? I don't know. Let's look at it. Let's look at Say. I was gonna say, Godfather motivation. You motivated me. Frontrunners link in the description. Thank you so much. Go and join Frontrunners. It's awesome. Okay, Say. Should we do a giveaway, cuz? 33%. 33% would marry me. That's what? That's 60, 70 people? I mean, can we get an email address down below so they can send applications with pictures? Net worth? Because it's like, don't do it. Just stop the show. Because it's like, just stop the show. Because he's ready to unplug the computer. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate the 60% email in the description. Let's get the email in there for the applications. No, I'm taken. I'm very happy with where I am. I have to say this. My wife is watching, so I'm just joking. I am very happy. Help me. Okay, let's go. What did I want to say? Say. Yes. I mean, honest. Like jokes aside now. Jokes aside. Serious thing. This is beautiful. Like it's beautiful. Like it's coming down. I don't know if Say is like. I don't know much about Say. Like if it's fundamentally like a great buy and shit. But if this takes this liquidity, it builds up a massive liquidity here. Look at this. So once this liquidity gets taken, which it will rally into. This is actually a beautiful chart. It will rally into this 22.1 region. This is where you want to see a higher high and lower time frame and then just ride it from there. This is what I would expect to happen. This could be very good. It's beautiful when it has an elevator up like this and then it has very, very slow grind. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous chart. It will probably pump like at least 15%. I'm gonna look at it and just see. I'm gonna set an alert, update you on X as well if I take this trade. Okay, what else do we have here? Ren can't fire the only host that is right. you know it if you know it. No 100 guys. I have to go sleep. And I genuinely, there will be no show tomorrow. I can tell you now. I feel that I'm gonna. We have a meeting with who? Oh, is it now? Okay. Okay. We have a meeting. Okay, guys, we gotta jump. I still have a meeting to do apparently. All right, let's do hype because I want to see hype as well. I'm in a hype long. There is Bera. It's 12.4, bro. 12.4. It is definitely a short. I so guarantee you it's a short. Okay, if it gets to 15, I'm opening a short. Okay, if it gets to 14, I'm opening a short. 14, I'm setting it down. I'm setting a limit order now. 14, I'm shorting. Is this on leverage as well? Bera. Bera, it's in the name. Bera. Bear. It's like you cannot not short this. At 14, I'm setting. I'm not kidding, guys. Don't do this. This is high risk, high reward kind of stuff. I'm putting. How much should I short, cuz? What do you say? At $14, I'm shorting a little bit. Okay, here we go. I put the order in. Good. At 14 on Bybit, I'm shorting. What else? Hype. Hype. Beautiful looking chart. I mean, I don't like the external, the big liquidity here. I don't like that, but I don't think it's gonna get taken. It's building up beautifully up here. I think this was enough. It's kind of enough to take most of the stuff here, so that should be fine. This should be the local bottom and most likely the total bottom. We do have a built up liquidity here. I do think that the next target is 33-ish. Short term, I do think it comes back. Short term, I do think it comes back here, potentially wicking below here. And then moving on. This is what I would expect for hype coming down to the 23-ish region, but I am already long, so I'm already long. Bera at $14, shorting it. Don't speed in your. I don't know that. I don't even want to read it up because I don't know what it means. ING's real world asset is dog shit, but it's going to pop. ING is not dog shit. It's incredible. ING is super cool, and they just had a rebranding. ING is great. I'm holding ING. As Sonic. Okay, let's look at Sonic as well. I have to, cause I have to. Sonic, like people asking for Sonic. Yeah, because I want to see Sonic. SUSD. That's Sonic. SUSD. I'm so disappointed with this. I'll tell you honestly, I'm so disappointed with this. Like, I've been holding Phantom. I'm so disappointed with this. Oh no, really? Good morning, TJ. Good morning. Good morning, my friend. Our researcher woke up. He just tweeted. He just told us that the 𝗙𝗟𝗏𝗪s are live. That's good. Okay, we love TJ though. We love TJ. He's just sleeping too much. I think he's yeah, TJ is slacking. Should we fire TJ today for a change? Not cuz. Okay, let's go. Yeah, not touching Sonic. I don't care. I'll be honest with you, like I'm disappointed. Like I thought it was gonna be like a big thing, then it turns out that the tokens are not even one-on-one with the Phantom tokens. Should be coming in lower. It builds up liquidity. Probably it pumps. I do think that the thesis that I've been telling you about, that this is the fastest chain, it is going to, like, one of the fastest chains, top 3 fastest chains, going to come to fruition. But I'm just a little bit disappointed. Okay, guys, truly appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, I love you all. I know it's been a little bit of a different show, but it's fine. I'm just gonna check if Ren tweeted anything or said anything to me. It's fine. I'm gonna short Bera at $14. Don't follow because it's very risky. It's up at 12.5. I think I might have to short it earlier, cause I might have to start layering in here. Cost doesn't allow me to do it. Okay, so we'll do it later. Thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate you. Make sure to smash and obliterate the like button if you like this show. It was a little bit of funny stuff. Make sure that you follow me on X. Turn on notifications on X. I know you haven't done it, so go and do it. I'm telling you, go and do it now. I will keep you posted. Whatever happens, it's worth doing. And if you just like this content, check out these two contents because I do believe that they are great. I don't know what they are, but they're pretty cool if you're rewatching. You can click here to subscribe to the channel and come back for more every single day. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you, and I believe I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.